RPG Box, and I'm gonna show you my NPC system. So we got this area, the Dark Forest. Your companion. This is my companion I made. So I'm gonna show you how the process I did it, just in case you want to try to copy and follow it. Any questions about how I did the system, leave a comment. So first off, you get your character, which I already have, Mr. Tech. Mr. Tech, I can pull up right now. He's my companion. Load him up right here. You got his sprites, animation. You got different animations: idle, attack, walk. You got walk. You got attack, and then we got stuff like that. And now we got where is what? Oh yeah, map. I click on him using the select mode. Click this guy, Mr. Tech, my character. You give him a custom ID for this. This is needed for code. A custom ID. What else is needed is when player interacts, we want to run a script. The script we're running is Mr. Tech Quest. I'm ignore the title. I was gonna do a quest for this guy, but instead of decided to make him a companion because I spent way too long on this bottle. But anyway, once you do Mr. Tech Quest, it's gonna be this one, the Mr. Text my editor, and I'm gonna show you how this tech works. So first we got the start, which is basically it activates once we click on him, which is right here. Now we going to display a message which he says, haven't seen a new face around here and I'm looking for an adventure. I will join you in your quest. And I put who is speaking right now, which click this entity wizard, and then wizard, yeah, and I click entity by ID, so it will be him talking because his ID is 255. You can name whatever you have. You can change the ID whatever to whatever you want your character, but you have to put the same ID here. And how to change this is look display message. You can't just click on it and edit it for some reason. I don't know why they did it like that, but you look display message. This is the first display message, so this will be the first line of code. You look this area with these little two dots on the sides, on each side. You edit it between it, and that's what will be dialogue. For the and then for the entity area, you actually you can edit here, but for the entity, you right here, 2554, which is my code for my entity, the entity ID. Now we got to next thing. Next code is add party member, which you want to add. What is the character? What model are you using? I'm using Mr. Tech, so I put Mr. Tech right here. See, it shows other model, but I'm using Mr. Tech, so I'll put him here. Member ID, which the member ID right here, which is the same for the one here. So he'll be using this model, this guy right here, since that is his ID. Next, we're gonna go to another display message, which this is optional, but I use it to tell you what his stats were. And it tells you join the party. See Mr. Tech dot. This is just his name. I put little thingies there to tell you his name. And I put join your party. And I put his stats, which is HP is 6, attack damage is 10, movement is 1. He's more of a low HP heavy hitter type character. And then we got fade out. What is fade out for? You may be saying. Well, fade out basically, if I click right here, it will show you the example. It basically shows your character like the big fade effect comes in. This effect is only is for decoration, basically. For you to see him disappear when I put the entity. So he'll fade out, right? So black screen pops in. And then I'll secretly put Mr. Tech, your companion, hidden away in some area. I'll show you how I hide him. So once this is activated, the code put entity, it will drag him all the way over here to this tile. It's pretty easy to see, but this is just for educational purposes. Probably change later. So I click this model with the select mode, and then I click on hit. I can change that entity. Make sure entity IDs are different for each creature. Every single creature that you place down has to have a different one if you're going to use code. So this is for a fur tree, which then I put it down here, the tile that he will teleport to. He will be teleported on top of this tile when the script is activated. And then yeah, guys, that's his code, Mr. Text, and then you got the tile. Now we head into the fade in. So this will fade out, so it'll be a black screen, and it will stay a black screen until it reads this code, fade in. So what do you want to do? So basically, all in total, it goes from, so the way I've set it up, it goes from left and reads this code, then reads this code, and reads this code until it goes to right. That is how my code works. I will show you in game how it works. Okay, so I'm at the area where Mr. Tech is at, which is your NPC, your companion one. So first off, let me just show you a simple process. Oopsie, I accidentally left the area. But hey, So I'll show you for when you attack an enemy. See, I'll be with myself right now. So let's do this battle real quick. You attack, he attacks, you attack. Boom, dead. Get some XP, get some coins, depending on how you coded your monster. Now you walk up to your NPC you want to. Now depending on how you did it, make sure it's, if you want to make it how I did it, make it click. So you click on him. He says his dialogue. Haven't seen any new faces around here. I'm looking for adventure. I'll join you on your quest. And then Mr. Tech joins your party. Stats, HP. This is optional, the text slide, but hey, it's good. Fades in, fades out. He disappears. You can't talk to him again. But for educational purposes, he's not gonna be in the middle of nowhere. He's gonna be right over here. You can just see him on the side, but the average player won't know that if I hide him, blah blah. And then I walk up to these guys, and then when I enter combat, Mr. Tech is all over there for some reason. But I can attack him once, Mr. Tech moves once. That's how I made him in the character editor. Oh my, I'm actually gonna fucking die. Shit. But that outpost. No, I'm not gonna die. Never mind, I lied. See Mr. Tech can move around just like the player. I may actually die rolling right here. And Mr. Tech. Also, NPCs, there's no way to disable it, but they can level up too. See, he levels up after killing me. So Mr. Tech won't follow you around. I don't know how to do that yet. Maybe if I do a follow-up video on how to do companions, I can find a way to make him follow you around the map. But that's pretty advanced, and I don't know if it will affect me. Basically, that's it. That's how you do it. Yeah. So basically, yeah. So that's how you make a companion. You follow. Yeah. It's basically a companion. Hooray!